The ego is exactly like Santa Claus. What do I mean by this? So basically, what I'm trying to say is, well, the ego in spiritual circles, the ego is thought of as the selfish part of you, the self identity that really wants to survive, is afraid of not surviving, wants to acquire security and power to ensure its survival and dominion over any threats. Um, and A lot of times when somebody learns about the idea of the ego, um, they hear of a lot of different practices that can, uh, that are claiming to be able to solve this ego problem. But what this leads to is uh, what this leads to is a materialization of a problem that doesn't need to be there. The ego is just a belief. That's it. Um, you could also think of the ego as the result of the belief of separation. But either way, there's nothing to it physically, metaphysically. Um, there's no mental framework or structure that needs to be taken apart. Spiritual work can actually seem like you're dismantling the ego. It can make it seem like you're curbing the ego a little bit. Maybe you're shrinking it a little bit. Spiritual work, if done properly, is like salt, and the ego is like the snail when this is happening. But the thing is even though it's odd because what's happening is your ego belief is being modulated. Now, when you believe in something, that does have an effect on your life, but it doesn't mean that there's any reality to that thing that you believe. That's like Santa Claus is the example. If you believe in Santa Claus, it will affect your life to some degree. You know, if you're a kid on Christmas believing in Santa Claus, you're legitimately concerned about being in bed and having your eyes closed so that Santa will come. These are your behavior is being modified by this belief, and it could modify your behavior in different ways if the belief is altered. And this is similar to what's going on with the ego and with the way that we believe the ego is being modified through our spiritual work. And in a sense it is, because what we're doing is in a sense we get this ego belief, which is kind of a vague, nebulous sort of abstract concept. And what we're kind of doing as we are doing our spiritual work is we're kind of chipping away at what it might be. We're trying to get to what the ego is so we can kind of uproot it, you know, or cut it off, cut it up by its legs. Just like, you know, we're trying to find our true self, and we're trying to transcend our false self, which is the ego. Um, and by doing these spiritual practices, we're kind of saying what the ego isn't, as opposed to figuring out what the ego is. So as we're doing more practice, we're looking inward, we're meditating, we're doing whatever it is that we're doing. And we're having insights into what the ego isn't. And basically what we're doing is we're like taking it away, taking it away, taking it away. There's nothing there. There is no ego. There's nothing in the middle. It's like peeling layers off and then getting to the center only to find that it's empty. Because it's just a belief. It'd be like going to the North Pole and be like, oh, Santa's not here. It'd be like looking for footprints outside and being like, I don't see Santa's footprints. I see my dad's shoes footprints, but I don't see Santa's footprints. It'd be like, whatever. You're basically peeling the layers off of Santa Claus. But in the center, there's no Santa Claus, so it's empty. So that's what the ego is. It's just a belief that's empty. Just like Santa Claus. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. If you know anybody who might like this, then please share it. And if you want to get a notification when I release new content, hit the bell button. And if you have anything you want to say, please comment down below. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.